Hey, this is Jody Taylor of SnackySays.com. Welcome back to my podcast. Today I have, I think, what will be a quick thought for you. Every time I say that, like 17 minutes into the episode, and I'm like, oh, this wasn't quick. Question for you. What is the hill you are willing to die on? Think of a goal that you have that you want to complete in the next 6 months or a year. It could even be 5 years from now. We don't want no hostages, right? No hostages. How can you reach that goal and have some flexibility and have some fun? So I've spoken before about reaching it's a process. It's a journey. So striving toward reaching my fitness goals and how I was not having fun. It was a frustrating process. And so I've come to realize that for every goal I have, I need to show myself some grace and I need to make some exceptions, right? So for example, if I am eating healthier, for me, I've come to realize the hill that I'm willing to die on is coffee. I don't want to cut down on coffee. Now, let me say I'm not a doctor. I'm just sharing my experience. I'm not a nutritionist. My best guess is if you, I'll just use myself for example. If I was allergic to caffeine, I would have to stop. I'm not literally going to die, from caffeine. So don't do anything that's going to hurt yourself or hurt others. I just mean when we are going after our goals, we often have to do things differently. There are often trade-offs, but sometimes, most of the times I would argue, it's okay to not change one thing. Or two things. You decide, right? So I'm eating healthier these days. I'm not going to stop drinking coffee, and I'm not going to stop eating bread. That's the hill I'm willing to die on. Now, I don't eat like just any old bread. I eat like healthy bread, but it tastes good. I will also say I don't eat dairy. It's not part of my ministry right now. The exception, the hill I'm willing to die on, I'm in Paris. I'm not going to go looking for a vegan croissant in Paris. I'm not going to do it. I want a croissant with butter. My homie came from England the other day and she bought me some Walker's biscuits. I freaking love shortbread. I love shortbread. Yeah, I ate them. And I'll eat them again. How often is she going to be flying in from England with a packet of shortbread cookies? Not often. Not often. I don't know if I've told this story before, so I'll tell it real quick. Several years ago, I went to Puerto Rico. I was working out. This is even before I just celebrated my 5-year fitness anniversary. This is before then. So it ain't my first rodeo. I've been working out for a minute, but 5 years consistently the last 5 years. So before that, way before that, took a trip to Puerto Rico. I worked out every day. I was eating all healthy. I was passing on the steak and the chicken, not chicken, like steak and lamb dishes. At the time I was eating meat. I'm currently not eating meat. I had all the healthy stuff. On the way back to New York, there was so much turbulence on that plane. It was just basically like free. If you've ever been to Great Adventures, I don't know if they still have this ride, free fall, like it just drops, like it just falls. That's what the plane felt like. And all I could think was, man, I wish I ate that food. That's all I could think. I wish I had that steak. I wish I had that, lobster with that rich sauce. So that's the hill that I'm willing to die on. Yeah. I'll go on vacation and work out, but I'm also going to eat. Because I don't eat like that every day. And if I did, that would be my choice, right? So it's like making a decision, a choice, and also deciding to live a little bit. I do intermittent fasting. I don't do it when I have the opportunity to go out with family or friends, which is few and far between for a variety of reasons. Pandemic, time, money, scheduling, right? So when the stars align and I'm going out, I'm out. I am out. Like when I break, I break. So most of the time I am done eating at 3:30. When I have the opportunity to be with loved ones out and about, I am eating the eats, I'm drinking the drinks, and I don't care what time it is. I'm going in. That's the hill I'm willing to die on. So to bring it on home, if you have a goal, if you have things you want to accomplish, have fun. Have fun. Build in some enjoyment for yourself. It may take you longer to reach your goals, right? Like maybe I would sleep better if I would cut down on the caffeine. Maybe I will cut down on caffeine one day, but I wasn't ready. There were so many things that I was changing. I didn't want to change another thing. I feel like there's some science to this, but don't get me to lying. But how about a kind of long, like a long game, maybe a little bit longer to reach that goal and living a little or a lot. How about that? All right, this is Jody Taylor of SnackySays.com. Hit me back and let me know the hill that you're willing to die on. And I use some examples. You can apply it to anything, money, vacations, food, fitness, relationship, Let me know. Okay, once again, this always will be Jody Taylor of SnackySays.com. Thank you.